Oh, Spikes, hello. I didn't see you there. I hope you guys are as excited as I am, because we're back with another episode of gameplay. This one's a cool one. We did a Patron Decks episode earlier in this season, and I don't know, everybody in our Discord seemed to really like it. So we went back to them and we said, hey, give us your spiciest decks and we'll play those. So these are the decks that we picked out of all of the spicy decks that were submitted.
I believe the tag was Spice Feeders.
Spice Feeders, yeah, it was a good one, actually. So Madison is starting us off in turn order. And for those of you that don't know, Madison, official Spike Feeder, also known as Clover Altars, also known as probably the most talented out of all of us.
Oh. Objectively the most
Yes,
talented.
yes.
Thanks,
But we'll see how good she is at playing Magic. So.
Yeah.
What are you
We'll
playing
see.
today, Madison?
So I'm going to be playing Animar, and it's a twin deck, so hopefully we're just going to kiki people a bunch of times and win the game today.
Oh.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm going to be playing Zakama Primal Calamity. This was submitted by Andrew on our Discord, also known as Tartarus. And the idea behind it is to use Zakama's cast trigger. It's a cast trigger. No, enters the battlefield if cast, so it's kind of weird. With Food Chain to untap my lands a bunch of times and hopefully kill people. So let's see if this guy dies.
Probably going to die. I'll be playing Brea again for the
Different Brea, though, right?
Different Brea.
much different Brea than the last patron game Brea. This Brea tries to win with Divergent Transformation, so hopefully I get to go off on that and show you the real interesting win Biopower has in here.
Not Bio, but it's Biopower's friend.
Oh, right. Biopower's friend that he submitted.
He's like happily taking credit for it, I think.
Oh, absolutely.
And last but not least, I'm playing Max's Narset deck. This is called Full Metal Narset, and I think if you Google that, that's probably the first thing that comes up. I know Max posted a really good primer for it on this the EDH subreddit. It's full of wheels and all sorts of crazy stuff. It runs a lot of cards that I've never seen before, so apologies in advance if I have to read all this stuff on camera. So, Madison, you're starting us off.
All right. So I will draw a card for the turn. And I will play a Cephalid Coliseum.
Ooh.
And then I will pass the turn.
That's a pretty good land, though. I like that. It draws cards.
It's a pretty modest turn one, but that's okay.
I'm going to play Verdant Catacombs, and I'm going to crack it going to 39. First Blood. Alright, so off of this Verdant Catacombs, which I am cracking, I'm going to get a Taiga, and then I'm going to use the Taiga to cast an Arbor Elf. And I'm going to pass the turn.
That's good. You're almost there.
Yeah.
I'm going to draw a card for turn. So I'm going to one-up Bill on the damage frontier.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to play an Ancient Tomb. And I'm going to tap the Ancient Tomb going to 38. Ha, losing now.
Yeah, I can't beat that.
Can't beat that damage output. And I'm going to play a Talisman of Dominance and pass the turn.
That's a smart play for smart people. I'm going to draw a card.
That does damage to him too, though, man.
Man, I'm going to kill myself before any of y'all can.
Any of y'all?
Y'all.
Y'all.
You all.
I'm going to play an Ancient Tomb.
Oh,
Oh, no.
are you going to play it? Oh. Can't play Talisman of Dominance. Oh.
I'm going to tap, deal 2 damage to myself, go to 38. And I'm going to play this Cold Steel Heart that I just drew. It comes into play tapped. I'm going to choose a color as it comes into play if it resolves.
It does.
It does.
I am going to choose blue. And then I'll pass the turn.
Did you know that that's a snow artifact?
And
I
it
did.
creates snow mana.
I did.
At the end of your turn, I will tap this for blue mana and
Oh.
take a damage. Go to 39.
Calling it Brainstorm.
And I will
Painful
brainstorm.
game.
Oh. Brandstorm.
Brainstorm.
Brandon Stark.
Oh, spoilers.
3. Okay, so I'm going to put these 2 cards back on top. And then I'm going to start my turn.
Mm-hmm.
So untap. And then I will draw this card. I didn't know what it was.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Total mystery.
Secret cards.
And then I'm going to tap this and take 1 damage, go to 38. And I will cast Preordain.
Ooh.
This is card selection.
Yeah.
So put this on the bottom and this on the top.
Ooh.
Oh.
Found a
I
card.
wasn't tracking. I don't know if that was one that she put onto her library with Brainstorm.
And then I will draw this card. That I tried. And then I will play a Mana Crypt.
Do you think that was it?
Probably.
It might have been. And I will pass the turn.
All right. Untap and draw. All right. I'm gonna do the big energy play right now. I'm going to tap this Taiga for a green, untap it with the Arbor Elf, tap it for another green, and I'm going to cast Regrowth, targeting Verdant Catacombs.
Ooh,
Oh.
nice.
Big energy.
Big.
I'm going to play a land for my turn, and it's going to be this Verdant Catacombs, I think. Then I'm going to crack the Verdant Catacombs. I'm going to 38. Need to catch up somehow. And off of the Verdant Catacombs, I'm going to get a Savannah, and I'm going to cast Caustic Caterpillar.
Again? I guess that
Hey,
doesn't
they
make
don't know
sense.
that.
Yeah, they don't know that.
But I am going to cast a Caustic Caterpillar.
Okay.
And I'll pass the
Yeah.
turn.
Untap, Ancient Tomb here. Draw that card. That's a Magic the Gathering card. Probably good that we're playing Magic the Gathering. I'm going to play a Wooded Foothills, and I'm just going to crack this right away, going down to 37. I'm going to get this Badlands,
That is.
and then I'm just going to pass the turn. No, nothing here. Don't worry about it. Just
No,
pass the
nothing
turn.
here. Don't not worry about it.
That's the most suspicious Jerry has ever sounded.
Don't stop never worrying about it.
Sacred Foundry, untapped.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Go to 36.
James is in the lead for most damage taken this game.
Let's do it.
Oh.
I'm taking another 2 damage.
Oh.
Go to 34.
Just can't win the damage race.
I'm going to cast Talisman of Progress.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
This joke okay, want to make sense now.
Then I'm going to cast a Soul Ring.
Okay.
Then
We're not done yet? That's
I'm
4
going to
mana.
cast a Smothering Tide.
Oh!
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
then I'll pass the turn.
That's pretty good.
Alright, I will untap. And then I am going to flip for crypt.
Flip the crypt.
Just a grip to grip.
So, tails, I will not take damage.
What is Tails?
Not
Non-spike.
spike.
Okay.
Boom.
Boom,
That.
we did
It's
it.
that.
It's that one, the one I
will
just
not
did.
take damage.
Yeah.
I will draw. Hopefully, I'll land for my turn. Ooh, we got it.
Nice.
I didn't expect this. What am I going to play? Alright, so I'm going to...
Oh, hold up. I make a treasure.
Unless you pay 2.
Yes.
Would you
I
like to pay 2?
do not pay 2.
I have 1.
I think we're past that now.
I have to spend so much mana to cast this.
That's how magic works.
Yeah. I will float the mana and play a Fauna Shaman.
Taking one off the mana
off
confluence.
The mana confluence. Going to 37. And then I will pass the turn.
Oh.
Feels
Alright.
bad.
Untap. I haven't drawn a card yet.
I know. So I haven't said anything.
I'm untapping. I'm going to move to my draw step.
Yep.
I'm going to draw a card.
Okay.
Trigger Smothering Tithe. I'm not going to pay 2.
Okay, I have 2 treasures.
Alright. Yeah. I'm going to play for my turn. I'm going to play Sunscorched Desert, dealing 1 damage to James.
Wow, rude. Go to 33.
I
I'm just helping you. I'm helping you win the race.
the race to 0.
The free
Yeah.
fall.
Then using Arbor Elf to make that that makes 2 mana. Tap another 2 mana.
So 4 mana.
Yeah, this is 2 green specifically. Cast Greater Good.
Greater Good is aggressive.
Yep.
Are we
Does
doing
that draw cards?
If I sacrifice creatures.
Oh
yes.
boy, does it ever.
I'm gonna pass the turn after that.
I'm just gonna draw this card.
Are you paying 2?
Yeah, I'll pay 2. Okay. Colorless. So I don't take any damage off of anything.
Okay.
I'm then going to play a Windswept Heath and pass the turn.
I would like to untap.
So our last episode was called Are You Paying 1? And this one could be Are You Gonna Pay 2?
Are you paying the 2?
It wasn't called Are You Paying 1? It was called Are You Paying the 1? Okay. Drogger. Okay, so I'm going to tap Talisman of Progress for a white. That's going to take me down to 32. I'm going to tap Sacred Foundry for a red, Cold Steel Heart for a blue, and Soul Ring
For 2 colorless.
for 2 colorless and sacrifice 1 treasure, going down to 1 treasure total, and I'm going to attempt to cast Narset Enlightened Master.
Yep.
I got nothing.
I got nothing.
Okay,
Nothing.
I would like to pass the turn.
Okay. I will untap and flip for Mana Crypt again. Heads, I will. Heads, I will not take any damage.
Boom.
So I'm gonna take
Take 3.
3. That's a lot. Go to 34.
Wow.
I will
Mana
draw.
Crypt has a downside.
Smothering
Card.
Type trigger.
You can see the card
I haven't drawn my
first.
card yet, though.
So draw it. Smothering Type. Are you dying?
No.
2 treasures.
Ooh,
This card
treasures.
is so good.
Yeah, it's really good.
This is so
And
good.
I am going to. I'm gonna play this thing.
I know, right?
I don't know. I just drew it. What does it do? I really need to get some other mana though.
Other
You should
mana's
cast a
important.
Smothering Type.
I wish I could play that in my deck. Alright, I'm going to activate this Mana Confluence, paying 1, or taking 1,
33.
and I'm
Yep.
going to
30 trays.
discard Fauna Shaman.
Ooh, what are you
Ooh.
discarding?
Wirewood Symbiote.
Nice.
Is that card good? I don't know if it's good.
It's like
It's pretty good.
fine.
So off my Fauna Shaman, I am going to get this card that I have to reveal, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm going to get this Spell Seeker, which
Whoa.
I'm going to cast. Taking 1.
Taking 1.
32.
32.
And then when this enters a battlefield, I'm going to search for an instant or sorcery. Okay, and so then off my Spell Seeker, I'm going to get this Flash, which I will put into my hand, and then I will pass the turn.
Alright.
The old flash pass.
Yeah.
I'm going to draw a card. That's a card, for sure.
Is it?
For certainly, it's a card, perhaps.
Did you pay?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I did not pay.
Oh, thanks, Jared.
No problem, Matt. Just making sure we follow the rules of the Magic the Gathering game as they are written.
I'm going to play Shivan Gorge. Alright, we're going for it.
Oh.
I'm going to pay 4 for Academy Rector.
Well, we've got a sack outlet.
What? No.
What? No.
And you have potentially 1 mana available?
Yes. So does anybody have any responses to Academy Rector?
I do not.
Nothing for me.
Nothing from me.
Okay, I'm going to try to do something at all. So I'm going to sacrifice Academy Rector to Greater Good to draw 1 card and discard 3 cards.
Mhm.
I'm going to also trigger Academy Rector. That's going to resolve first. Okay, off of the Academy Rector, I'm going to find Food Chain.
I'm shocked.
And then I'm resolving this Greater Good, so I get to draw a card and then
Are
discard.
you paying?
I am not.
Because you have to discard before
Yeah,
you
I
decide.
have to discard. I'm going to discard these 3. So Mana Reflection, Rishkar's Expertise, and Enlightened Tutor.
Okay, I will make a 4th treasure.
Okay. Now what? I'm going to use Arbor Elf to untap Savannah. Then I'm going to exile Arbor Elf to Food Chain for 2 white.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Grand Abolisher.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Not quite.
It's not enough. That's really awkward. Okay. I will pass the turn.
End of your turn. I'm just gonna crack this windswept
You
here.
cannot.
Oh
No, he can.
Oh.
Abilities of
Activate
artifacts,
abilities?
enchantments, or
Oh,
enchantments.
really? Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, do it,
Nice.
man.
Oh.
Boom.
Oh,
Here I
almost
thought
cheated.
Here I thought I was clever.
I'm gonna get a Hollow Fountain tapped, so I don't have to take another 2 damage.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna untap,
Mhm.
draw this card.
Smothering Type?
You can have a treasure.
Yeah, I can.
Smother.
5 treasures.
I'm gonna play a Volcanic Island. Then I'm going to play a Toxic Deluge. X equals 2. 2.
Oh.
I have no effects to Toxic Deluge.
I wish I had effects to Toxic Deluge, but I don't.
I wish I could activate this greater good for memes, but I'm not going to. Yeah, I have no responses to that.
Okay.
So it was for 2?
Yep, for 2, so I'm going down to 34.
Bye-bye, creatures.
Goodbye, Narset.
He's just going to cast it again next turn.
That's my plan.
Sad.
Then I'm going to tap Ancient Tomb, taking 2 pain. Going down to 32, got to catch whoever's leading on damage there.
Taking T-Pain.
T-Pain. And I'm going to play a Dimmer Signet. And then I'm going to pass the turn.
Okay. I will untap. I'll draw a card.
T-Pain for smothering
That's what you sound like.
Yeah, that's you.
That's what you sound like.
I'm gonna play this Steam Vents untapped. I'll go to 30.
Yep.
3-0.
He's retaken my almost lead.
What do I need here? I need 8 mana to cast Narset. That's 4 and 4.
That's pretty good.
That's 8.
Wow, that's how math works.
Let's leave the Ancient Tomb up. I'm gonna spend 2 of my treasures, go to 3 treasures total, and I will cast Narset. I have my colors here, so I can cast the talisman for colorless. I will cast Narset.
Alright.
And take no pain through doing so.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll pass the turn.
Alright, I will untap. I will flip for the mana crypt again.
Flip, clip.
Heads, I will take damage.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh, thank God. And then I will draw for the turn.
Smothering Tithe?
No.
You get to look at the card first.
Are you going to pay for Silent Attack?
4.
Oh, you may have it.
4
You
treasures.
may have it. You may have it.
Ugh.
And then, because I cannot Fauna Shaman anymore, I'm going to play some nonsense.
Nonsense.
Tap this for a blue and play a hapless researcher. Taking 1.
Oh.
Go to 31. And then I'm going to pay 1 mana to add a green to my mana pool. Or pay 1 life to add a green to my mana pool. Go to 30.
30.
And I'm going to Sylvan Tutor.
Oh.
Okay, and so then off of my Sylvan Tutor, I'm going to get this Party and Hope.
That's
And I will put it in my hand.
On top of your library.
Oh, sorry, on top of my library.
Nice try, you big cheater.
I am a big cheater. And then I will pass the turn.
large cheatsies. Okay, I'm going to untap. I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to pay for the tithe because I'm going to play this command tower. And I'll pass the turn. Can I pay for other people's tithes?
No.
No.
I'm going to untap, draw. Oh, Bill, I liked what you did, so I'm going to pay for the tithe.
It might not matter shortly. Where he's going, he won't need mana.
Then I'm going to play a plateau. And then I'm going to tap Hallowed Fountain. And I'm going to play a Mystic Remora. Oh no. Why are you thinking? Just let the fish resolve.
No, I have a response.
Yeah, that's fair.
I am going to sacrifice all 4 of my treasures.
That's a lot of treasures.
And tap that's oh no, this doesn't work the way I want it to work. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do anything.
Okay.
Just pass priority on Mystic Remora.
Oh no.
How badly do I not want this thing to be on the board, though?
I mean,
It's like
he's gonna have to pay 4 to cast his free spells.
No, I won't.
Do you not
you
have
know
to?
what, you don't have
I
to.
just let you draw cards and make mana.
Yeah.
But I might be able to find counter spells for his shenanigans.
Or
That is,
my shenanigans.
or
Anybody's
yours.
Oh, so I'm going to pay 2 album. I
Oh!
will misstep this.
Pay 2 life?
2 mana.
Oh,
No.
Oh, sorry,
2
2 life.
Two
Two
life.
life.
Because I don't have any blue.
28.
28.
That's sad. Yeah, Mystic Remora down. Okay. I will then pass the turn.
Okay, we're dead.
I'll untap. I'm gonna draw this card. I'm gonna play a Scalding Tarn as my land for turn.
Everybody brace for impact now.
Well, if he doesn't win, I'm gonna win.
4.
That's
Impact.
fair, actually.
I'm
Yeah.
going to.
Hanamar's coming.
I wish this guy was coming. This
Yeah.
big boy.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to move to combat.
Yep.
If I do you a
Madison.
favor, you stay away.
Madison, take 3.
That's really rude.
Oh, no, not Madison.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. No, it's when it attacks. No, I'm attacking
Yeah.
Madison.
Oh.
So, but I have an attack trigger before Madison takes
Yeah,
damage.
so Madison is still at 28.
Yes, so I have an attack trigger.
Top 4.
Top 4. Chromox.
Haha.
Sensei's Divining Top.
Haha.
Island.
Haha.
Paradoxical Outcome.
Oh no.
Seems good. Okay. Let's proceed to
Damage?
damage.
First strike
To
damage.
blockers. Are you blocking?
Ooh, I could block.
I
I will not
Not.
block.
Okay, Madison goes to 25. We are in my second main phase.
Second main phase.
I would like to take 2 damage off of my Ancient Tomb to go to 28. Also tapping my Soul Ring. And let's say the Sacred Foundry. And
5 mana.
I will cast Alhammar's Archive.
Oh no.
Oh.
Now whenever he gains life, he gains twice as much.
That's exactly why I played it.
How are we ever going to beat that?
I'm going to cast this Chromox.
Imprint trigger.
ETB imprint trigger. I'm not going to imprint anything. I'm going to cast the Sensei's Divining Top.
Mm-hmm.
No ETB trigger. Also not going to imprint anything. I guess we're just going to cast Paradoxical Outcome, right?
It seems pretty good after casting this Chromox for free.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to cast Paradoxical Outcome.
What are your targets?
I would like to target Chromox, Soul Ring. I guess this is tapped. I'm targeting these.
Yes.
Sensei's Divining Top. This is exiled. Sensei's Divining Top.
Archive?
Yeah, that seems good.
And that's it. So I'd like to return those to my hand.
Sure.
Mhm.
Okay, I'll draw 6 cards.
Yes, you will.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Should have kept this Mystic for more.
Yep.
But then Jerry draws cards and it makes him more mana.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then
counterspells beats mana.
Counterspells beat other counterspells.
But not if you can't draw them, and I can draw them.
I'm going to cast Soul Ring. I'm going to cast Chromox. I'm going to exile Snap.
Oh, snap!
So snap.
Damn it.
I saw you going for it, so I had to get there faster.
I'm going to tap Chromox and Soul Ring
3 mana.
to cast Frantic Search.
Oh. Yeah.
You're going to
Good, good, good.
frantically search.
I would like to draw 4 cards.
Ugh,
And then
then
discard
discard
2
2.
and untap 3 lands.
This
Yeah.
is
Oh, that card is so good.
rude.
I'm going to discard Flooded Strand and Arid Mesa.
I could really use those over here.
Well, not really. Oh, yeah, you can use
I
your
could use a
Mesa. You have
Narset,
red.
mainly because I want to exile it to Food Chain.
And cast your commander.
Let's see.
Untap the lands.
Oh yeah, untap my lands. Thanks, Jer.
Jerry.
1, 2.
Do you want to tap one of mine?
Yeah, you can untap one of my lands. You can untap the Shivan Gorge.
No, I'm only going to untap 2 because I was dumb and I didn't float a mana before I cast it.
Yeah, I don't feel bad for you.
Yeah, it's okay. That's correct. Let's see. Okay, with 1 floating mana, 1 floating colorless, I'm going to take 2 off my Ancient Tomb. Go to 26. With 1 floating mana, I'm going to cast Ancestral Knowledge.
Oh, I thought you were about to say Ancestral Recall, and I was like, sir!
Ancestral Recall. I would like to look at the top. Oh, if this resolves, I would
Yep.
like to look at the top 10 cards in my library, then remove any number of them from the game and put the rest on top in any order.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Trying to keep tempo with that. And it just wasn't.
It was hard because it kind of like.
Okay, I'm going to exile Command Tower, Island.
Oh boy.
Island.
Mhm.
Azorius Signet. I think that's it. I'm going to put them back on top like this.
In that order specifically.
In that order.
Very good. Cast Ancestral Recall.
I have one colorless floating?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Oh, I can't even do this. Oh, I locked myself because I wanted the option to shuffle.
You have 4 mana still.
Yeah, I know.
on top of
1,
that.
2. So I have 6. Okay, I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my 4 treasures. Well, hang on. I'm going to use 1 mana off of Sacred Foundry.
So you have 2 mana
Yep.
in the mana pool.
I'm going to cast Sensei's Divining Top.
Okay.
Then I'm going to activate Top to draw 2 cards and put Top on top of my library.
That's a good card.
Then I'm going to tap Cold Steel Heart for a blue, sacrifice my 4 treasures for 4 more blue.
So you have 6 mana.
Yep. And then I'm going to cast Dream Halls.
Oh no.
That's 5 mana.
I don't have
It
any
is 5
cards in my
So
hand.
you have 1 mana floating then.
Yes.
1 blue.
And what does that do? Sorry.
Instead of paying the casting cost for a spell of any color, its caster may choose and discard a card that shares at least 1 color with that spell. If the spell has X in its casting cost, X is 0. It's a may. You don't have to cast spells that way.
Okay.
Dream Halls?
I got nothing.
Dream Halls? Dream Halls. Okay. I am going to discard Whir of Invention. Whir.
Tour of Invention.
Whir of Invention.
Whoa.
This is getting not safe for work.
To cast. Are we ready for this one?
Yeah.
Emergency Powers.
This is a max deck.
I like to respond to this.
Yep.
I will pitch a merchant scroll to cast Flash.
Oh, I'd still have no effects to anything.
Flash.
I have a response.
To that, right? Not to me.
Well, I mean, Flash is on
this
the
is
stat
on the
right now.
stat.
So-
we can't stop that,
I
right?
don't know if you guys have been paying attention that I've been keeping track of storm count over here.
He's gonna fluster.
Oh my god, he's gonna flush.
I'm gonna tap Plateau to tap Dimmer Signet, having blue-black. Using the blue, I'm gonna Flusterstorm. 2 copies, or no.
How many copies do you get?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have a total of 13 copies of Flusterstorm.
Wow. Okay.
So 3 copies are gonna target Flash,
Yep.
3.
and
Only 3.
yes,
Okay.
and the other 8 copies are going. So 3. No, I have 13. The other 10 copies are gonna target emergency powers.
Okay. So priority on Flusterstorm goes to me.
Yes.
And I am going to pass priority on. I'm going to F6 on all of the Flusterstorms.
F6.
F6.
Okay,
F6,
so both
F6.
emergency powers and Flash are countered.
That was value.
And now I have priority.
Uh-oh. I was hoping you forgot.
I'm going to
Hope he's passed the turn.
discard Expansion Explosion
Into
to
exile.
cast.
Not in exile, but
Oh, yeah, discard. To cast Diminishing Returns.
oh boy.
So each player shuffles his or her land and graveyard into his or her library. Remove the top 10 cards of my library from the game, and then each player draws up to 7 cards.
Wow, up to? I can choose 0?
Correct.
Okay. I have no further responses.
I have no
Priority,
responses.
priority.
Yeah, so we shuffle in.
Okay, hand in
So
graveyard
hand
in.
the graveyard in.
Okay, so as part of resolving diminishing returns, I'm going to exile Engineered Explosives, Island, Mox Opal, Dramatic Reversal, Island, Dig Through Time, Mana Confluence, Mana Crypt, Arid Mesa, and an Island.
That was a lot of lands.
It's a lot of violence.
So now, we've already drawn our hands off of the things.
Yes.
So Madison, Bill, and Jerry each drew 7 cards.
Mhm.
I ended up drawing 14 cards because of Al Hammert's archive. Bill paid for one of his draws for Smothering Tithe, so I'm going to make a total of 20 treasures.
It's a small drop in a big pond, but
18 and 20. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, I'm going to spend 6 of my treasures to cast Mindslaver.
Oh.
Yep.
I will respond to that. I will discard this Prime Speaker, Vanifar to Dream Halls, and Force of Will.
Okay, priority on Force of Will. Force of Will.
Nothing.
So for Force of Will, I've got something interesting.
Oh.
You usually do.
Oh my god, is it Narset's reversal?
Ooh, that would be nice. I am going to discard World Purge to Force of Will your Force of Will.
I only have sorceries in my hand, so I am going past priority.
I have a response.
Oh my god, it's the Flusterstorm again.
I'm going to discard Merchant Scroll
It's coming.
to cast Quicken.
He's going for the sorcery speed counterspell.
There's one printed in Portal.
Does Quicken resolve?
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Sure.
Draw a card.
Are you paying 2?
No, you can make a
Okay,
treasure.
make another
This
treasure.
card is so good.
I using the black mana in my mana pool, and I'm gonna cast an Imperial Seal because of Quicken.
Did you draw a card off of the Quicken already?
I did. We cast this Vampiric Tutor.
It's a very, very expensive 2-card Vampiric Tutor that draws a card in the wrong
Sure.
spot.
Yeah, do it.
I'm gonna get that card on top.
What card is that?
It's a good one.
Okay.
Yep, press
So my
priority.
Force of Will counters Madison's Force of Will.
Yep.
And
Mindslaver back on.
Mindslaver resolves.
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 Okay. I would like to pay 5 mana.
Yep.
So that's get rid of these 3, and we're going down to 3 here. I'm going to cast Gilded Lotus.
Okay. Also resolves.
Okay. Then I would like to discard Blue Sun Zenith to cast Emergency Powers.
Again?
Gosh, darn it! Another round of.
Yeah.
That's priority.
Nothing.
I have a response.
Flusterstorm.
It's amazing.
I'm going to
This
tap
card's
Ancient
gonna get
Tomb for
shuffled
2
in
damage,
first.
going down to 28. Then I'm going to tap Talisman of Dominance for blue, going down to 27. With a colorless floating, I'm going to attempt to Cyclonic Rift Mindslaver back to your hand.
I have a response.
Yep.
I would like to pay 4 mana and activate it, targeting Bill.
Okay.
Oh.
So it's sacrifice.
So it is in my graveyard.
Cyclonic Rift gets countered
By the
because,
rules of the game.
and then Emergency Powers back on the
Emergency
stack.
powers.
Yep.
Priority.
Pass.
Priority.
Pass.
Priority.
With a Pact Negation Emergency Powers.
Okay. I would like to. I would like to pitch Expansion Explosion to Swan Song your Pact of Negation.
Oh my goodness.
I would love to get a bird.
Okay.
Alright.
You got a bird.
Burp.
Okay. Emergency powers resolves.
What's that resolution of that
Each
one?
player shuffles their hand and their graveyard into their library, then draws 7 cards, and I exile emergency powers. I cast it during my main phase, so I'm going to also put a permanent card with converted mana cost 7 or less from my hand onto the battlefield after drawing cards.
That's good.
Okay, so emergency powers gets exiled. I drew 14 cards. Everybody else drew 7. So I end up with 21 Smothering Tide triggers. Do you guys want to pay for them?
Sure, I'll pay 2.
I cannot.
I also cannot.
Okay, so I'll make 20 treasures. Should bring me up to 25 total. What do we got here? Where's the one? There it is. So that's 25 treasures. Now, I guess, sorry, as part of Emergency Powers resolution, I'm going to put Future Sight onto the battlefield. I'm going to reveal the top card of my library, and it is Enlightened Tutor.
Do you know what's sweet about Enlightened Tutor with Future Sight? Lets you just get it to your hand, basically.
I would like to cast with 3 mana I guess I could pitch cast. Hang on. Let's
14
Let's be
cards.
smart about this.
Let's be real here.
Can I not? Oh, I guess I could pitch cast.
That was real back and forth there for a sec.
Okay, I would like to pay a mana, a white treasure to make a white mana.
Yep.
I'm going to cast Enlightened Tutor.
Sure.
Off the Enlightened Tutor, I'm going to put Memory Jar on top of my library.
That's pretty good.
Mhm.
Then I would like to cast. I'm going to pay 3 mana to cast Frantic Search. So I'd like to draw 4 cards. I guess I'll reveal them. Memory Jar, Thought Vessel, Enter the Infinite, and Windfall.
Huh. Enter the infinite, eh?
Enter the Infinite.
Enter Infinity.
And I'll discard Prairie Stream and an Island. And I'll reveal Time Reversal. I would like to pay 5 mana, going down to...
At some point, I'll see an instant.
I'm going down to 16 floating. I would like to cast Memory Jar.
Memory jams.
Responses?
Are we gonna die to this memory jar?
No, we're just gonna. He's just gonna sack
gonna-
and draw more cards.
He's gonna draw 14 cards again.
Are we gonna draw cards?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm okay to draw some
Oh,
cards.
this Frantic Search is not a permanent.
Oh.
I wish it was.
Yeah.
Are you-
I
Alright,
I have no responses to anything.
I'm gonna. This might be a little bit of a throwback here, but I'm gonna attempt to pact negation this memory jar.
Sure.
James, this is a weird turn.
You got it, man. Memory Jar hits the graveyard.
Okay.
Things keep getting shuffled in.
Whatever, he can keep casting it and then just lose on his upkeep.
No, it's only been cast technically once and resolved.
Yeah.
I only have to pay 5.
I know, I'm just going to keep casting stuff though.
Keep casting pact negation. 15 mana to pay.
Okay, well, I would like to then pitch World Purge to... Oh, yeah, to my graveyard. To cast Windfall.
Oh boy.
I have a response.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pitch Imperial Seal to cast Vampire Tutor.
Yeah, you got it,
I
man.
have no responses.
I'm going to go to 25. Alrighty. Vampire Tutor resolves. I'm at 25, and that card goes on top.
It does.
Does Windfall resolve?
I got nothing.
It does.
Okay, we will be drawing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 cards.
Okay.
So you're drawing,
You're drawing
22.
I'm going to draw 22.
We're drawing 11.
And then there's going to be a whole lot of smothering
Okay.
types. Oh, this
what
is
are we
discarding.
discarding?
Oh yeah.
What am I discarding?
Yeah.
Just
Oh. So Radical Idea, Spellseeker, Seaver Exarch, Wild Cantor, Sylvan Tutor, Misty Rainforest, and Torch Courier.
I'm discarding Faithless Looting, Sylvan Library, Sterling Grove, Grand Abolisher, Life's Legacy, Cathartic Reunion, and Forest.
I'm discarding Swan Song, Lightning Bolt, Orzhov Signet, Arid Mesa.
Okay, I'm discarding Enter the Infinite, Thought Vessel, Boros Signet, Thran Dynamo, Coalition Relic, Everflowing Chalice, Island, Academy Ruins, Misty Rainforest, Island, and Felwar Stone.
That's a lot of
So,
mana.
a lot of cards that you
Yes.
can't cast.
And
off
I will
of
be
3 rolls.
revealing all of the cards that I draw off of this, which will be 22 of them.
I am not going to reveal any of the cards. that
Same.
Okay, so we resolve the Windfall. The top card of my library is now Flooded Strand. You can see all of the cards that I drew off the Windfall. I'll put them up like right here, I guess.
on screen.
Yeah. So that's what I drew because they were each revealed off of Future Sight. Now everybody else drew 11 cards each,
Did we ever?
which means I have 33 Smothering Tithe triggers. Would you guys like to pay for them?
I would
No.
love to pay for them.
I would love to, but I cannot.
but I can't.
So let's get some dice, shall we? 6,
Yes,
12,
man.
18, 24,
30,
30,
3.
33. Okay, we got more. That gives me how many in total? Let's toss it up on the screen. We'll stop tracking it with dice. I'll track it with dice off screen. This is what? Okay,
We got 6.
4, 6, that's 24, 30. This is 42, 48, 49.
Yep.
I have 49 treasures right now. I would like to pay 6 treasures, crack 6 treasures for 6 mana.
Going to
43. I'm going to cast Mindslaver. I would like to pay another 4 mana into it.
Whoa, just
Oh,
set
okay.
results.
Sure, yeah, do it. What do you got?
Here we go.
I feel like this is an uphill battle.
Maddie, here, you got priority.
I will discard this Bounding Grasses and cast Force of Will.
Okay, targeting Mindslaver, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I would like to priority.
Fast priority.
I would like to discard Merchant Scroll to cast Arcane Denial, targeting your Force of Will.
Priority on that.
Pass priority.
I'm going to pitch cast. I'm going to discard Wood Elves to cast Guttural Response, targeting your Arcane Denial.
Okay, priority on Guttural Response.
Pass priority on Guttural Response.
I'll pass priority on that as well.
I do.
Yeah, I pass priority.
Okay, Force of Will on the stack. Priority.
So, her Force of Will
Yes, Force of
targeting.
Will
Well, I guess
targeting.
I have priority
this
to
is
act
a-
on Force of
yeah.
Will right away. So I'm gonna pitch cast High Tide to cast Force of Will, targeting your Force of Will.
Pass priority.
Oh, I discarded the wrong card.
Specifically using the Dream Hall's pitch cast, not the Force of Will pitch cast.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've been tunnel visioning on pitch cast. I'm going to tap this for a red cast Red Elemental Blast on your Force of Will.
Okay. In response to your Red Elemental Blast, I'm going to cast Narset's Reversal. I would like to copy your Red Elemental Blast, returning it to your hand.
Oh.
My copy is going to target Force of Will.
Hold on. How did you pay for it? You haven't paid for
Oh yeah,
anything
I gotta pay for it.
I mean, you do have a bunch of mana. You can just pay mana into
I don't want
to. Must be nice! This is still in play.
Yeah, no, I'll actually pay mana. I'm going to go down to 41 treasures floating.
Okay. So, what is Nisa's reversal?
Narset's Reversal
Yeah, that one.
is return target spell, instant copy target instant or sorcery spell, then return it to its owner's hand.
Okay.
And I can choose new targets for the copy.
Okay, so that's...
So the Red Elemental Blast goes back to Bill's hand. I now
in
have a
here.
red Elemental Blast targeting Madison's Force of Will.
I have no responses, sadly.
I'm going to pitch Merchant's Scroll in order to mana drain your Red Elemental Blast.
Feels bad. You should target the Mindslaver. More mana.
Oh, yeah. You're right. I already
It's
said
still
it.
on the stack.
That's fine. I screwed up.
Whatever.
I would like to respond. I'm going to discard Chain of Vapor. Actually, no, I'm not gonna discard. No, I'm not gonna discard. I would like to use 7 of my treasures.
Okay, you're going to go down to 35.
Yeah, I would like to overload Cyclonic Rift.
I lied. You're at 34, by the way.
Oh.
No response to Cyclonic Rift.
I have no response.
No response.
Bird is gone forever.
So, to go back to our hands?
Yes.
This, and then this.
Okay, Cyclonic Rift resolved.
Okay. Cyclonic Rift is now resolved. Force of Will is going to resolve, or I guess Mana Drain will counter my Red Elemental Blast.
Yep.
I'm just going to pass priority on the Force of Will.
Okay.
Let it counter my Mindslaver. I'm going to discard Diminishing Returns to... Ooh, that's maybe a bad idea. I was going to cast my Consecrated Sphinx. Hang on. If you guys each draw 7, that's 21 cards. Do I think I have 40 cards left in my library?
It's a May. Consecrated Sphinx is a May.
Yeah,
It is a May,
Yeah,
okay.
it's an Ocean Thief that's not a May.
Yeah, let's do that then. I'm going to discard Diminishing Returns to cast Consecrated Sphinx.
Yep.
Then I would like to discard Chain of Vapor to cast Time Reversal.
Shuffles hand and graveyard. Okay, so you get to restock.
7.
Yeah, I have no
I
responses.
have a response. I'm going to discard Expansion Explosion.
Pyrrhic Tutor.
Can't even do that. To cast Fire Covenant, dealing 6 damage to Consecrated Sphinx.
So you're paying 6 into it, and then it is targeting it for 6. So you're at 19.
Yep. That was
I've done so much damage to Jerry this turn.
Yeah. And I have to pay for...
This turn is going to be like 45 minutes.
I have a response.
Yep.
I'm going to discard Blue Sun Zenith to cast Paradoxical Outcome. Priority?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, I would like to return Cold Steel Heart, Talisman of Progress, Crumbox, Sol Ring, and that's it.
So
And I would like to draw 8 cards.
sure.
Okay,
Maxi
those 8 cards
Madman.
are going to be Flooded Strand, Paradox Engine, Brittle Effigy, Whir of Invention, Is It Signet, Overflowing Insight, Days Undoing, like one more, Hallowed Fountain.
You should cast Days Undoing.
I could.
And then your top card is
My top card is an island.
so Fire Covenant back on the stack.
Fire Covenant still in the stack. Yeah, Fire Covenant resolves.
All right.
Sure you don't have enough cards?
Consecrated Sphinx down. Now we're gonna wheel. We're gonna
Yeah.
shuffle our hands in our graveyards.
Have we cast a wheel yet?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
cast a wheel.
the time
Time
reversal.
Oh,
on
time
stack.
reversal there.
Yeah.
Which one's so that's
That's
It's just time
shuffle in
twister.
and draw 7.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like bad time twister.
Yeah. Okay, we're back. I've drawn 14 cards. Everybody else has drawn 7 each. So we've got 21 Smothering Tithe triggers on the stack.
You got all of them.
I'm
Okay.
not paying.
I would like to go up to a total of 55
treasures.
And I will cast. I'm going to cast.
Top card of your library.
Oh, yeah, top card of my library. Oh, yeah, and I drew these cards for those of you that are wondering.
Van White.
Okay, I would like to cast Mystical Tutor, paying a treasure.
Does anyone else have a response?
Nope.
I have a response. Pitching Mystical Tutor, I'd like to cast Flash.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a response.
Let's see. I would like to crack my Scalding Tarn in response to Flash.
Going down to 25.
I'm going to get an island and reveal the top card of my library. It's the same Flooded Strand? I swear I shuffled.
You're a cheater.
That's actually really
Cheater.
funny.
He didn't shuffle, guys.
Cheater.
He didn't
DQ.
shuffle.
That's actually super funny.
If you get disqualified, do you still get to take my turn?
Moto Shuffle Bug.
Oh yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
joke. Haven't done that one in a while.
Okay. I would like to... do I want to respond to that?
I mean,
I
probably
should,
not.
right? No, you can proceed with your Flash.
I'm going to Flash Academy Rector.
That's funny.
I have a response to the Academy Rector.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna pay 2 life. I'm pitching away 2 of my life, going down to 36. I'm gonna Noxious Revival your Academy Rector to the top of your library.
That's super funny. Okay, what are our life totals at? Bill, you paid 2
I'm
life
at
for that?
36.
You're at 36.
So that stops it, right? Because it has
You
to
have to
exile
exile
it.
it instead. Okay.
At this point,
That's
That's-
really funny. Okay.
That's sweet.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't know what I was doing with it.
So,
Yeah,
now
me
that
neither.
that's on, now that that's done, can I finish Mystical Tutoring?
Yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
let's do it. Okay. I'm gonna get Expansion Explosion to the
Oof.
top, revealing the top card of my library, which is indeed Expansion Explosion.
seems
Jerry, what's my
recursive.
treasure count at?
You are at 54 treasures.
54 treasures. I would like to spend 2 treasures for blue, 2 treasures for red.
So you're at 50 treasures after that.
Yep. And then I would like to sacrifice an additional 19 treasures.
19 treasures, so you're going to go down to 31.
Yep. And I would like to cast Expansion Explosion targeting Jerry, X equals 19.
With both modes.
Yeah, there are 2 targets for explosion.
I would like to target myself with the draw mode and Jerry with the damage mode.
In response, pitch, approach to the second side, draw. Okay, I'm done.
Okay. I would like to draw 38 cards.
Oi. Yep.
Oh, yep.
Okay. So these are the cards that I drew. Then I'm going to reveal the top card of my library, which is It Signet. And now I think it's time to end the game. Finally.
Okay.
After I'm already dead,
Okay. How many
Please.
treasures do I have?
you have 31 treasures.
That's lots. I'm going to use 1 to cast Soul Ring. Go down to 30.
30 treasures.
30 treasures. That was unnecessary. But we'll go down to 38
BM.
treasures, or 28 treasures. I would like to cast Ice-Crown Scepter.
Yep.
I would like
Imprint.
to imprint Chain of Vapor on Ice-Crown Scepter.
Yep.
I would like to pay 5 treasures to cast Paradox.
23.
I would like to pay 2 treasures to activate Isochron Scepter.
Targeting.
I'll target my Soul Ring.
Sure.
So Paradox Engine trigger
Paradox Engine trigger untaps the Isochron Scepter
and the Soul
and the
Ring
Gilded Lotus, whatever.
Yeah.
I would like to float some mana, do the same thing, targeting my Soul Ring each time while it's on the stack
To create infinite mana.
to create infinite mana
Of
of
every
every
color.
color.
Yep.
My end state is going to be all of my non-land permanents untapped
Chain of Vapor in your hand.
with
No, Soul Ring.
Soul Ring in my
Sorry.
hand. Yeah.
Chain of Vapor is here.
Yeah, Soul Ring in my hand. So I'm going to make 100,000 of every color.
You got it.
And colorless.
Oh, wow.
Now, I would like to use 2 blue to cast Mission Briefing. Targeting Expansion Explosion.
Well, you get to survey too
In my
first.
graveyard. I'll
Before
survey
you.
Surveil.
Survey.
Sir,
Is it Signet and Teferi?
you get to look at him and choose if you want to put him on
I'm
top.
putting him in my graveyard.
in.
Arcane Denial
Perfect.
on top. So Mission Briefing targeting Expansion Explosion in my graveyard.
Okay.
Okay, I would like to cast Explosion.
Mhm.
1 mode targeting Bill, 1 mode targeting Madison. X equals 300.
No, you're taking the damage. It doesn't matter for you.
Oh! Hang on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm dead.
I think we're all dead.
Well, not me.
Hang on, I do have to say I'm at negative 200 and...
Yeah, at least you made it easy. I'm at 0.
Yeah.
264. There we go.
Yep,
Okay.
very good.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh.
There we go.
Max, you're a monster.
Yeah.
This was
Max.
insane.
Max, you're banned from the Discord now.
Yeah, you're banned for life.
That was a deck. It's a Narset deck, right? Like
Yeah.
It was
that's
sweet.
like Narset deck does what Narset things do.
It just runs every wheel effect, regardless of how good they are.
Yeah.
And that's kind of cool.
I didn't even get to take Bill's turn.
I know.
Wow.
We had that queued up.
I was so
Yeah.
excited to like untap and maybe get to do something with a new fresh hand of 7 cards, and then James was just going to take my turn for me.
Yep. It was good. I was going to exile all of your stuff to Greater Good and make you draw cards and then discard them.
Oh.
Just keep going.
But yeah, that was something.
That was
It
cool.
a real fast start out of this deck,
I'm
and
kidding.
yeah,
Smothering Tithe.
is insane. We all know this.
Yeah.
Like, it's an established fact at this point. Smothering Tithe is insane.
Yeah, you gotta respect it.
Yep. Well, I mean, you don't, but you should.
Yeah, I don't, but we should.
So, Madison, welcome to the Spike Feeders.
Thanks,
Aren't
guys.
you so happy to
Welcome
be
to
here?
Spike Feeders EDH gameplay.
Yeah.
I'll understand if you don't come
If I
back.
don't come back, maybe I'll just stick to the design. No, it's okay.
That's maybe fair. But
Yeah.
also, thank you for coming
Yeah,
on.
thanks for
It was
joining.
a lot of fun.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah,
I had a
like,
good time.
come back anytime, actually, because Jerry's a farmer. He's going to be farming all summer, so
It's true.
we may
I
see.
will not be farming.
we
so
may see
I
more
will
of-
be filming.
Yeah.
Wow, there you go.
There you
We'll
go.
see more of Madison and less of Jerry, which
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Always benefits on both sides.
Everyone's happy about.
Yeah, and with that, we will catch you guys next week. Next week.
Yeah. Next week. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, thanks for checking out the Spike Feeders on YouTube. If you like this content and you want to see more, make sure you click subscribe. If you love this content, click on the link to our Patreon. Every dollar helps us create more videos like this.